This is the Mgtow monk, level 5. This man has been through much sorrow in his life. So much that has deepened his understanding of the female nature far beyond most men. This man often meditates to regain composure when tempted, which is rare, very rare. He has a strong confidence that sees him through each day. An adventure novel writes itself out each time this man ventures into the world. This man has fully mastered the ways of Mgtow, and now only seeks to better himself further in the lives of other men around him. He has accepted the ways of women, and it no longer sorrows him how wicked their ways can be. He has removed nearly all female influence in his life, even to the point of leaving longtime friends and family behind, if he has to. This man is full of life, looking forward to each new day, meditating, exploring new ideas, and crafting things to his liking. This man has truly gone his own way. This man gives life. This man is happy. He is content. He's at peace. This is the Mgtow monk level 5. I listen to other Mgtow videos, and they often talk about the Mgtow monk as if it's just an idea. Some of them know that this is a reality. A lot of men actually are at this level, and there's certain stigmas attached to this word, especially the monk part, as if you have to be some Shaolin monk and meditating every day on a mountain and foregoing food and water. It doesn't necessarily have to be that. For some people it can, but for some people it can be, just being on your own, an apartment or house. Maybe you're off grid. You have financial freedom. You have freedom and peace in your mind and heart, and you don't have the common influence that society brings with pop culture and music, television. You're free from all of that. And I think that's the main identifying point, that to be okay with the label of a monk. I think if you've reached that point of all those things I just described, then you should have no problem accepting the fact that you are a monk. Now, this isn't necessarily something that we as Mgtows have to strive for. A lot of Mgtow commentators and YouTubers have their own ideas of what Mgtow is. I believe that what I've gathered and what I just described kind of sums the idea of the monk up. There may be other aspects, of course, but I do think that this isn't something that's for everybody. Removing yourself so far from society can have its benefits, absolutely, but it can also have its negatives, and that's why I think that this isn't for everybody. Now, if you're just starting off in Mgtow, this goal probably maybe even might seem laughable to you. You're thinking of some Shaolin monk, just on top of some mountain meditating, and that's not necessarily, that's a stereotype. That's not necessarily what this level has to be. You have to be dressed in some robe and light candles around your house and listen to new age music while you meditate. That's just a stereotype. The reality is that I think it symbolizes your freedom from society, the way that a monk removes himself from society to seek that inner peace or seek something greater than himself. I think that once you reach a level where your thoughts and your ideas and the way that you act and interact with the world and people around you is no longer influenced by the popular opinion, the popular cultural ideas, even resisting physical urges, and just the way that most people expect you to behave, and that those things are no longer influencing you, then I believe that's when you've reached the level of this monk. And like I said, you can be living in an apartment in New York City. You can be taking the train, It doesn't mean you can't have friends. It just means a level of mental clarity and acuity, even a level of physical discipline that you maintain. And I think it takes a bit of time. I mean, I guess there could be people that go monk right away and they're fine, but for me at least, I think it's taken some time, and I don't claim to even be at this level. I know I still watch popular television shows. If I see someone writing on my YouTube channel or my Facebook or some funny video that someone's texted me, I might laugh and, you know, I get into it, but it's gonna affect me, but not to the level that it would affect most people. You know, I'm taking the red pills, you know, I'm looking into society and I'm deepening my understanding of the world around me, but I am nowhere near the level of a monk is. So I think that this level, to summarize, is definitely attainable, definitely achievable, but it might not be ideal for everybody. So if you're just starting out, I wouldn't be intimidated by this, but it could be a goal for you. It could be something that you can set for yourself, that you can get to the point where society thinks the mainstream ideas doesn't even affect you. You're going your own way. You're thinking your own ideas. You're living life how you see fit. And that is the idea of Mgtow. That is the integral point of the whole philosophy, the whole way of life. So, you know, if you get somewhere near that, that's great. You're still not a monk, but that's still commendable. So I just feel like I want to make maybe a series on this, the different levels, because people, what I've noticed is that they'll mention these levels, you know, I'm a Mgtow level 3, you know, or I'm a Mgtow monk, and it's like, think that labels can be exaggerated or under exaggerated, put our own imaginations of what each ideal is, and I think that it's good to have a set idea so we can relate to each other better, communicate better. So if you agree or disagree, my description, if you want me to add more to it, please comment below. Let me know what you think, your thoughts are of what maybe you think the Mgtow monk is. If you have a better way of describing it, then please let me know. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on this. So this is the first video I guess I'm going to be doing, or I might do the other levels, the Mgtow levels, release those first and then release this later. I'm not sure yet, but a good starting point, as this is what most people aspire to as the highest level. But I actually think that there are higher levels even than this. So I want to thank you guys for listening, and look out for my new videos, should be coming out soon.